Hey guys, Sherry Fox here with What the Fox. It is summertime and it is hot out there, and this 2006 Toyota 4Runner just isn't cooling the way it needs to be. So let's check it and see if the AC needs to be charged. This is one of the most easiest jobs you can do on your vehicle with instant results. So let's get started. With the engine off, let's go ahead and pop the hood. Once you pop the hood, you will probably have a lever located below or above your grille. You will either push down or pull up on this lever to release the hood. And what we'll be using today is an AC Pro do-it-yourself refrigerant kit. You can find at your local store, or you can also order online. It provides a leak sealer, so it may help you avoid a very large bill on AC components if you happen to have a small leak. This kit has everything we need. It comes with an extra long hose, a quick connect fitting on the end of the hose, and an easy to read gauge so that we don't undercharge or overcharge our AC. And it also comes with a thermostat so we can watch the temperature drop after charging. On the back there is some adhesive. We're supposed to peel this off and stick it to our vents. The adhesive on the back didn't work, so we're going to go ahead and use our own tape. We have a 2006 Toyota 4Runner here, but this process will work in any vehicle that uses R134A refrigerant. R134A refrigerant is now the type of refrigerant used instead of the old R12 refrigerant. R134A refrigerant can be found in vehicles built in the 1990s or newer. To find out what type of refrigerant your vehicle uses, you can check your owner's manual, or you can look underneath the hood. There should be some stickers along the front of the body or up underneath the hood that will provide you this information. Now let's locate the low pressure AC service port. It's going to be located between the compressor and the evaporator. Yours may be indicated by an L on the cap. You will also see a service port with an H on it. This is your high pressure service port. This is not the one we are looking for. This is the service port that we will be connecting to. With the car engine still off, let's go ahead and remove our cap and let's save it for later. We want to go ahead and start the car. Then we want to turn the AC on. You want to put it on your highest setting. The temperature as cold as it'll go. And make sure the recycle button is on. Now I'm going to show you how you know if your center clutch or your compressor clutch is running. Now we just want to make sure that the compressor is on. So right down here you can see that it's spinning. When we turn the AC off, it stops. When we turn the AC back on, it spins again. Now if yours isn't on or spinning, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It could just mean that your refrigerant is really low and we need to boost it. So let's not worry with that just yet. Next thing we want to do is attach the quick connect fitting to the low pressure service port. This step is just to test the vehicle to see if it needs to be charged. You will hear a click when doing so, and I'll re-add the sound for you. The quick connect fitting will only attach to the low pressure service port, so you don't have to worry about accidentally attaching it to the high pressure service port. Without pulling the trigger, look at the gauge to see where the needle is. If the needle is in the green, yellow, or red and the vehicle is still not cooling, then you need to take it in to be serviced. But if it's reading low, then let's proceed. Now let's disconnect the quick connect fitting. You'll do this by squeezing up until it releases. Now let's disconnect the trigger assembly, and then we will unscrew and remove the plastic spacer between the trigger assembly and the can. Reconnect the trigger assembly to puncture the can so the contents can be used, and then give it a really good shake. Go ahead and open all of your car doors, front and back. The next thing we want to do is get our safety glasses so the refrigerant doesn't hit us in the eyes and cause us to go blind. Then let's get our gloves so it doesn't hit our hands and cause frostbite. We are now ready to reconnect the quick connect fitting back to the low pressure AC service port. With the can in the upright position, you want to squeeze the trigger And at the exact same time, you want to rotate the can from the 12 o'clock position to the 3 o'clock position. And you will only do this in 10 to 15 second intervals. Release the trigger after 10 or 15 seconds and check your gauge. If the needle has not reached anywhere in the green area, then repeat this again for 10 to 15 seconds. Once the needle reaches anywhere in the green area, you need to stop. The charging has been completed. Do not try to get the needle to the highest part of the green area, or you will risk overcharging. Now is a good time to see if your center clutch is spinning. If it isn't, you need to find out why, or take your vehicle in and have it serviced. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the AC, and give yourself a pat on the back because you just avoided a large service bill. Store the extra in a cool, dry place for next year.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, or at least found it useful. If so, don't forget to subscribe. There's a little button right here. There's another one right there. But when you hit that little button, don't forget to click on the bell. That way, when I upload new videos, you'll be the first to know. This is Sherry saying you guys can do this easily. Thanks again, guys, for tuning into What the Fox. Until next time, take care.